just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they are led by their veteran. It's Kirk Cousins.
Ever since he was drafted in the 4th round, all this guy has done is continue to surpass all expectations. And Mike, this isn't some physical specimen like we see throughout the league who has all these unique physical attributes. But he is about as consistent and even keel as the quarterback position gets. And it doesn't hurt that he is a beloved.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long. And
oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Great field position as they take the field for their first possession of the game. And so far, really nice complementary football. Defense gets a stop. Special teams gets the big return. Now it's up to the offense. Can they do their job and try to secure a touchdown here to take an early lead?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Complete. Former 1st round pick Drake London with the catch. And he's into the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Miami. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd down, Cousins. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And what a return. He sets up the offense inside the red zone. The Dolphins offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Dolphins.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The PAT, up and good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Buccaneers offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll manage only a couple. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Third down, 3 to go. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
This fielded inside the 35. Oh! And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. And now they are starting to pour it on here. All phases going. Add the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day, and that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And before this next drive, quick reminder that the Madden Championship Series is back for another year. It's going to be the biggest and boldest yet. How about $1.7 million up for grabs in the search for the best Madden 25 players in the world? You might recall Henry last year becoming the first player ever to become a Madden millionaire. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Cousins gonna throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Now, Cousins. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. On comes the punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Now the return. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Dolphins' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll be 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas.
And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play, backed by the quarterback. Let's see.
Automatic first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Cousins now. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. It's A.J. Epinesa who gets in to record the sack. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Here comes a return. Ooh. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Dolphins offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They have a very short field to work with following the good punt return. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Dolphins. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a game that is all but over here at the break. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We saw a strong first half out of the former Heisman Trophy winner, Baker Mayfield. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's London. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Finding room to the 20. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown Miami. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The extra point is good, and the Dolphins keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's 2nd and 6. Cousins. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting work.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
This is fielded well short of midfield. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The home team's offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it, 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That's caught right side. It's London. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point is good. And the Dolphins continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Tight end on the move left. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Oh, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
The motion man is Nakua. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. To the left side, caught by Gronk. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Baker. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Now, Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Cousins. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Second down and 3. Cousins to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Cousins. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. This brought him out past the 20. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. The home team's offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot to choose from. Came out hot, has not let up. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. The defense left grasping at straws, trying to figure out how to slow him down. He has had some kind of game. On play action, Mayfield. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Putting the tight end in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Dolphins. And this was as good as it gets. All 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.